first fight. Can I try again?
What? Look for a new angle. How you feeling?
He's nervous.
Oh,
You have nothing to fear, little fella.
he's so tense.
No, I'm not.
Relax, he don't...
Make like a stream and flow somewhere else.
Actually, Gail won't be in today. She
Speak of which, in under 80 minutes, your tickets to Mission.
Can only hope my lonely road leads me back home. Imaginations leaving from the station within. Walking on the bright side of life.
Lovely.